exciting morning to be back right here on the screens once again and look at latest conversations emanating from the world of sports. I am Mustafa David and I'm absolutely delighted to be back. Lots of important stories to look at in the world of sports this morning, ranging from the ongoing Commonwealth Games 2026 in Glasgow, where Nigerian athletes are still doing better. So yesterday we had a few of them winning medals in the shot put category, but today Toby Amos and taking to the track to once again showcase her quality. She's actually been in excellent form this particular year, and she'll be looking forward to consolidate what she's been able to do since the start of the year up until now. We'll also look at the world of tennis, tournament competitions up and running, both in the ATP and of course the WTA category. We'll also take a look at the world of football with a dominant conversation in the ongoing 2026 Women Africa Cup of Nations. The Super Falcons lost their first game, but the other nations played yesterday, and we'll look at a few of them. Some matches are expected to go down today. We'll also look at the rancor happening in the world of FIFA with reforms that are possibly going to take place. It has been back and forth with member nations as regards decisions that they think can actually affect positively the global soccer called football. We'll take a look at the world of transfers as well, all of which will form the crux of our conversation with you this particular morning. But before we have the guys join the conversation extensively, I would definitely take you through, every step of the way, we'll have the conversations together. Opening the conversation this morning from home, where reigning Commonwealth Games champion and world record holder in the women's 100-meter hurdle, Toby Amos. Well, Amos has won gold at the last two editions of the Games and has been drawn in the first of two heats, where she will line up against Ghana's Yvonne Britton, Canada's Mariam Abdurrashid, John Simmons. The heats are scheduled for 11:30 a.m., while the final will take place at 9:49 p.m. at the Scotstoun Stadium in Glasgow. The Nigerian enters the competition as the favorites, boasting the fastest season's best in the field at 12.2 seconds. That's Nigeria. They are scheduled to play 3 friendly matches against the Chinese national team. The team will then head to Tenerife, Spain, for additional warm-up games against Spain and Belgium, the final phase of their preparation before heading to the 2026 FIBA Women's World Cup. As they aim to make a strong impact on basketball's bigger stage. And now to the world of feet can take pride in reaching the tournament for the first time in their history. While earlier Ngamanga scored twice as Cameroon defeated Mali 2-1 in an entertaining Group D encounter in Casablanca to maintain their impressive record against the West Africans. The result extends Cameroon's dominance over Mali, having now won 4 of their last 5 meetings, while drawing the other. With both Ghana and Cameroon opening their campaigns with victories, Sunday's clash between the two sides promises to be one of the standout fixtures in Group D. Meanwhile, Mali and Cape Verde will battle for their first points as the race for the knockout stages intensifies. And that's all we have for this time. We'll take a very short breather. When we return, we'll have an excessive conversation with the guys joining the show. Do stay with us. A beautiful morning to you once again, and welcome back to Sports Central, where we'll extensively look at conversations that we earlier discussed at the start of the show. But we'll discuss even more than what we, of course, had, especially in the opening exchanges of the show this beautiful morning. Exciting conversations, just like you had during the sports wrap-up, gathering around the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow. Some Nigerians doing really well at the moment, while some are actually falling by the wayside. Well, I'm Mutube David, and once again joined by Fonny Tina. Together, we'll be doing justice to what's happening in the world of sports. Well, good morning to you. A delight to have you.
Excited to be here, UT. I think, just like you said, the Commonwealth Games, Team Nigeria beginning to, I think those medal prospects are beginning to die out a little bit. We've done with weightlifting, and I think out of the boxing contingent, we have just one superstar left, one boxer left. Yeah. Out of the 6 we had, 5 have crashed out already. So looks like we're beginning to count what we have now, because we know we might not just have more before the end of the Commonwealth Games. But athletics starts today. Let's see how it ends.
Well, yesterday we actually had, of course, some medals, especially from the shot put category. A certain 19-year-old from the United States of America, a United-born, but from Nigeria, did really well. Her name is Jessica Orji, a 19-year-old. Of course, winning a silver medal for Team Nigeria in the shot put event just yesterday. And of course, still talking about the shot puts, Chukwuebuka Nekochi has also qualified to the next stage of the competition, where he's also, scheduled to face all the superstars, especially in his category. Well, at the moment, Nigeria have amassed double figures of medals as we speak, more than 11 from the last time. Of course, the medals table was updated. It just looks like we may just likely have, more medals than we've ever had at the Commonwealth Games. Yeah, many would actually, showcase disappointments around the very fact that, the weightlifting hasn't really given us lots of medals. But the wrestling, of course, particularly, haven't really given us, lots of medals. Well, we've seen medals in, weightlifting, particularly. We've also seen in shot put. And maybe men are still expecting more medals from the track and field event scheduled for later today.
Oh, definitely. I look at the athletic contingent of Nigeria. I think we have, medal prospect. I think I was there before yesterday. We had Kayinsola Ajayi, we had Favor Ashe, we had Fakorede, all involved. But at the end of it, just Kayinsola got a bronze medal for Nigeria. Teshin also got a bronze medal as well in the long jump. So I think the athletics contingent of Nigeria would always try to maybe bring home some medals. It might not be everything, but today Toby Amusen is in action later today. So I'm expecting something. So I don't think it's the end of the road for Team Nigeria, but looks like the medal haul we expected might not just be as heavy as we expected, at the start of the tournament. So, but whatever it is what it is.
Well, of course, let's still stick with the Commonwealth Games and, of course, talk about Toby Amusan. She's actually had an impressive year, many would say, from the championship that happened on the continent of Africa to the French, classic athletics event, particularly. She even had one event before the start of the Commonwealth Games. At the moment, we're still talking about Toby Amusan doing really well. Many are actually expectant of, getting at least a gold medal from her in the 100-meter hurdles event much later today. This is arguably one of the biggest names. When you want to look at the contingent representing Nigeria.
Even in the Commonwealth Games.
The Commonwealth Games, as a matter of fact. So much is expected of her. A good, 2026 so far. Many would ask, can she build from that consistency?
I would say when you look at the rankings of a lot of superstars competing at the Commonwealth Games, irrespective of the sports now, you see Toby Amusan is one of the highest ranked in her sport, which is the 100 meters hurdles. And I think it's going to be disappointing if she ends up with anything short of gold, because look at the 100 meters hurdles lineup before the start of the tournament. She's the one with the, let's say the best, time run this particular year. So I think it's going to be sad if she ends up getting something less than gold. So Nigerians will be expecting her to blaze the trail and bring home something quite tangible. That's going to be the gold medal, of course. For Toby Amusan, for her, it's just about trying to keep in shape, because I'm sure she's looking at something bigger. The Wolf Championships will be coming up later in the year. We've got the conclusion of the Diamond League. She's already qualified for the finals with about two Diamond League League races to spare. So for Toby Amusan, it's just about chasing glory at this stage, and I'm sure the Commonwealth Games will be added to her feather at the end of this tournament.
Well, of course, 4 years ago, she also made history right here, finishing a time of 12.12 seconds, and we're looking forward to see whether she can actually smash that time once again, or maybe even, of course, surpass what she did about 4 years ago as well. All the best for Toby Amusan. We're looking at the moment in this particular conversation. But we'll move away from the Commonwealth Games and, of course, look at the world of basketball. It has to do with the D Tigers of Nigeria, as we hear that they have begun preparations already for the 2026 FIBA Women's World Cup. They're intensifying, of course, preparations for it. They are placed in Group B alongside France, Hungary, and of course South Korea rather, beg for pardon. So it is, of course, what it is at the moment, and they have to, as a matter of fact, put on their A game if they really want to, of course, make a very big statement as they look forward to the start of the FIBA World Cup. Conversations about, the D Tigers of Nigeria in recent time, just the way we've also talked about the Super Falcons as well, has always been dominating the continent, but being a little bit shadow of themselves when they go to the international stage and face European teams, American teams, as a matter of fact. But this is another year to further portray the very fact that they're not just dominating the continent, but the international stage. Preparations early enough ahead of the World Cup.
Yeah, I would say it's quite, it's coming in handy. We talked about the Super Falcons, first came at the WAFCON, lost, and we were talking about the lack of preparation for the girls. So it's good to see the D Tigers having their, preparation before the FIBA World Cup qualifier, so FIFA World Cup rather. But I look at Rina Wakama. I would think it's unfair. I would say it's unfair if we say she's not really done well when at the Olympics. She reached the quarterfinal stage. I think that's the highest for the D Tigers of Nigeria. So I would say I'm quite confident in the lady Rina Wakama. I think she's one lady who gives me confidence. Not even the team. Now I just believe we have the helm of affairs of the D Tigers. She's going to be able to galvanize the girls to do something, very good for themselves. And let's just hope that these preparations will yield benefits, because at the end of it, it's not just about preparing well. You can prepare well and still at the tournament you get to falter your lines. So it's all about staying in shape, keeping the momentum up, and maybe going as far as possible with the highest ever finish for Nigeria at the FIBA World Cup.
Well, we're wishing the ladies all the best as they are looking forward to those preparations and how vital it could actually be for, their quest in making a very strong statement. Maybe not competing for the FIBA World Cup title, but at least getting close. Move away from that and look at other conversations on the show where we hear that Nigeria, host nation Rwanda, also part of the conversation. Uganda, Ghana, Mozambique, Sierra Leone are all parts of these particular, qualifiers. So we're also expecting that the boys go right there and showcase their quality once again.